organization. In this section, we are going to explore another important project management structure, the matrix project organization. This structure is often seen as a hybrid, combining elements of both the functional project organization and the pure project organization. Understanding how the matrix organization works and when to use it will be very useful in your studies and future project management careers. Let's break down how the matrix project organization functions, its key characteristics, and how it compares to the structures we've discussed so far, such as the functional project organization and the pure project organization. What is a matrix project organization? A matrix project organization combines features of both the functional and pure project organizations. In this structure, employees have dual reporting relationships, which means they report both to the project manager and their functional manager. The project manager is responsible for overseeing the project and ensuring that tasks are completed on time, while the functional manager continues to oversee the employee's role within their department. In a matrix organization, authority is shared between the project manager and the functional manager, which provides the project with more flexibility and better resource allocation compared to the functional structure. This structure is particularly useful in complex projects that require expertise from multiple departments. Key characteristics of a matrix project organization. Let's break down the main components of a matrix project organization. Dual reporting relationships. In the matrix structure, employees report to two managers, the project manager and their functional manager. This is one of the main differences between the matrix structure and the functional project organization, where employees only report to one functional manager. Example: suppose Tesla is launching a new electric vehicle. The engineering team reports to both the engineering manager, for their engineering work, and the project manager, for the electric vehicle launch project. This dual reporting ensures that the team contributes to both their department's ongoing activities and the specific project at hand. Shared authority. Unlike in the functional project organization, where functional managers have full control over their departments, in the matrix structure, authority is shared between the project manager and functional managers. This means that the project manager has the power to direct the project's work, while functional managers maintain control over the resources and skills of their team members. Example: in Google, if the company is working on a new software product, the project manager may assign tasks related to software development, while the engineering manager controls the resources and personnel for the engineering team. This shared authority allows the project manager to guide the project while still respecting the functional manager's control over technical resources. Collaboration across departments. Since team members report to both a project manager and a functional manager, the matrix organization encourages collaboration between departments. This is especially useful for cross-functional projects, where input from different functional areas, such as engineering, marketing, and finance, is needed to succeed. Example: if Amazon is launching a new product, the marketing, engineering, and finance departments will all need to work closely together to ensure the product is developed, promoted, and financially viable. The matrix structure encourages strong communication and collaboration between these departments, as each department contributes its expertise to the project. Advantages of matrix project organization. Now, let's explore some of the advantages of using a matrix project organization, especially in comparison to the pure project organization and the functional project organization. More efficient resource allocation. One of the main advantages of the matrix structure is that it allows for better resource allocation. Since resources can be shared across multiple projects, organizations can allocate people and other resources to where they are most needed, without creating entirely new teams for each project. This makes the matrix structure resource efficient, particularly in larger organizations. Example: if Apple is working on several products simultaneously, such as a new iPhone, iPad, and MacBook, the engineering department can assign engineers to work on each project based on need. The matrix structure ensures that engineers can contribute to different projects while still working within their functional department. Flexibility and agility. The matrix project organization provides greater flexibility because it allows for dynamic allocation of resources. The project manager can direct the team's work based on project priorities, while functional managers retain control over their department's ongoing operations. Example: during Nike's product launch, the project manager can focus the team's efforts on specific project goals, example design, marketing, and testing, and adjust priorities as needed, while the functional managers continue overseeing day-to-day operations like supply chain and design. Encourages collaboration and communication. The dual reporting structure promotes communication and collaboration across departments. Since team members are involved in projects from multiple departments, the matrix structure ensures that everyone is aligned with the project goals, which fosters teamwork and cross-functional cooperation. Example: in Microsoft, when developing a new software product, the marketing, product development, and customer support teams need to work together to ensure that the product is well received in the market. The matrix structure encourages these departments to communicate regularly and share information to ensure the product's success. Challenges of matrix project organization. While the matrix project organization has many advantages, it also comes with some challenges. Potential for role confusion. One of the biggest challenges in a matrix structure is that employees have to report to two managers, the project manager and the functional manager. This can sometimes lead to role confusion, as team members may not always know who to prioritize if the two managers give conflicting directions. Example: if the marketing manager in Facebook needs an urgent marketing report but the project manager is asking for the marketing team's attention to the new app launch, employees may feel torn between competing priorities. This can slow down decision-making and cause tension within the team. Conflict between project and functional managers. Since the project manager and functional manager share authority, there is a potential for conflict. If the two managers disagree on project priorities, it can lead to confusion and delays. This can also affect team members, who may feel caught in the middle of conflicting demands. Example: in a company like IBM, if the project manager wants the development team to focus on a new software feature but the engineering manager prioritizes another project, there may be a conflict. Resolving these types of issues quickly is essential to ensure the project stays on track. Lessons from matrix project organization. The matrix project organization offers several important lessons for project management. Balancing authority between project and functional managers. One of the key takeaways from the matrix structure is how to balance authority between the project manager and functional managers. Effective communication and collaboration between both roles are critical for the success of the project. Flexibility is key. The matrix structure offers flexibility in terms of resource allocation and project management. This flexibility allows organizations to respond quickly to changing priorities or unexpected issues that may arise during the project. Coordination is crucial. Since the matrix structure relies on collaboration between departments, it is essential that communication channels remain open and effective. Coordination between teams ensures that resources are used efficiently and that the project stays aligned with its objectives. As we've learned, the matrix project organization is a hybrid structure that combines the strengths of both the functional and pure project organizations. This structure is particularly useful for complex projects that require input from multiple departments. It offers greater flexibility and resource efficiency, but it also introduces challenges like potential role confusion and conflict between managers. In the next section of the lecture, we will compare the matrix project organization with the functional project organization to highlight their similarities and differences. This will help you understand when to use each structure and how to choose the best approach based on the project's needs and organizational environment. To summarize, the matrix project organization is a hybrid structure that combines dual reporting, shared authority, and cross-functional collaboration. It offers benefits like flexibility, resource efficiency, and improved communication. However, it also presents challenges such as role confusion and conflict between managers. The matrix structure is best suited for complex projects that require input from multiple departments and when the project needs to be adaptable to changing circumstances. In the next section, we will compare the matrix with the functional project organization and discuss how each structure fits different types of projects. Advantages of matrix project organization. Now that we've introduced the matrix project organization and discussed its key features, let's dive into the advantages of using this structure for managing projects. The matrix project organization offers several benefits, especially in projects that require coordination between different functional departments. In this section, we'll explore why many organizations choose the matrix structure, and we'll look at real-world examples to help you better understand how these advantages work in practice. 1. Efficient resource allocation. One of the most important advantages of a matrix project organization is that it allows for efficient resource allocation. Since resources, such as personnel, equipment, and time, can be shared across multiple projects, this structure helps to optimize the use of available resources. The project manager can allocate the right resources when needed, without duplicating efforts or creating new teams from scratch. Example: imagine Google working on multiple software development projects, such as developing a new version of Google Maps and a new AI tool. Instead of having separate engineers for each project, engineers can work on both projects, depending on the needs at any given time. This allows Google to use its resources more efficiently, ensuring that skilled engineers contribute to various projects without creating unnecessary duplication. Lesson: With a matrix structure, resources are not locked into one project. This flexibility allows organizations to move people between projects based on where their skills are needed, maximizing efficiency and productivity. 2. Better communication and collaboration. Another key advantage of the matrix structure is that it fosters better communication and collaboration between departments. Since employees report to both the project manager and their functional manager, they are exposed to different perspectives and expertise from both sides. This encourages departments to work together more closely and share knowledge across functional boundaries. Example: let's consider Nike launching a new product. The marketing team needs to collaborate with the product development team to ensure that the new product meets consumer needs and market demands. By using a matrix organization, the project manager can ensure that marketing, engineering, and finance departments work together seamlessly, aligning their efforts to create a successful product. Lesson: the matrix structure promotes cross-functional collaboration, allowing teams to bring together their different expertise and solve problems more effectively. By improving communication between departments, organizations can innovate and meet challenges with a unified approach. 3. Flexibility and adaptability. The matrix project organization is highly flexible and adaptable. Since employees can be assigned to different projects based on the needs of the organization, this structure makes it easier to shift resources or change priorities quickly. If a new project arises or an existing project needs more attention, the matrix organization can adjust by reallocating team members or resources without the need to set up new teams or disrupt operations. Example: let's say Apple is working on a new iPhone model, but halfway through development, they decide to launch a major software update for an existing device. In a matrix structure, the software engineers working on the iPhone can be reassigned to focus on the software update project if needed, without significant delays. The project manager can ensure that the team's efforts are focused on the most urgent tasks, while functional managers can coordinate resources from their departments. Lesson: the flexibility of the matrix organization allows companies to respond quickly to changes in priorities or unforeseen issues, ensuring that resources are always allocated where they are needed most. This is especially important in industries like technology, where timelines and market demands can shift rapidly. 4. More involvement of functional experts. In a matrix organization, functional managers maintain authority over their departments, which allows employees to stay connected to their core areas of expertise. However, the project manager also ensures that the team members contribute to the project. This leads to greater involvement of functional experts, who bring their deep knowledge and skills to the project without completely stepping away from their core department. Example: consider Pfizer working on a new drug. The clinical trials team reports to both the project manager working on the drug development and the functional manager of the clinical trials department. This ensures that clinical experts are heavily involved in the project while still staying aligned with the broader goals and responsibilities of the clinical department. Lesson: in a matrix organization, functional experts are actively involved in projects while maintaining their expertise in their functional areas. This balance of involvement ensures that the project benefits from both specialized knowledge and cross-functional collaboration. 5. Balanced decision-making and power distribution. In a matrix structure, authority is shared between the project manager and the functional managers. This ensures that decision-making is more balanced, as both the project and functional managers must work together to resolve issues and make critical choices. This shared authority helps prevent the project manager from having too much power and ensures that functional departments are aligned with the overall project goals. Example: if Amazon is working on launching a new e-commerce platform, the project manager and the IT manager must work together to make decisions about the platform's design and technology. The project manager ensures that the platform meets customer needs, while the IT manager ensures that the platform is technically feasible. Both managers need to coordinate and share authority to make the best decisions for the project. Lesson: by balancing decision-making authority, the matrix organization helps prevent issues that arise from power imbalances. Both the project and functional managers must collaborate and come to a consensus, leading to better decisions and more effective problem solving. Connecting to other content in the lecture. So far, we've seen how the matrix project organization offers greater flexibility, better resource allocation, and improved collaboration. These advantages make it a powerful tool for managing complex, multi-department projects, as we saw in the examples of Google and Pfizer. However, the matrix structure also presents challenges, such as potential role confusion and conflicts between managers. As we move forward in this lecture, we'll explore these challenges and discuss how to manage them effectively. We'll also compare the matrix project organization to the functional project organization and the pure project organization, helping you understand when the matrix structure is the most suitable choice for different types of projects. To summarize, the main advantages of the matrix project organization are: efficient resource allocation by sharing resources across multiple projects. Better communication and collaboration between departments, leading to stronger teamwork. Flexibility and adaptability in responding to changing priorities or new projects. Greater involvement of functional experts, ensuring high-quality input and expertise. Balanced decision-making and shared authority between project and functional managers. These advantages make the matrix project organization ideal for complex projects that require input from multiple functional areas. It provides the flexibility needed to manage diverse projects while ensuring that specialized knowledge is utilized effectively. Let's now move on to the next section, where we'll address the challenges of the matrix structure and explore how to mitigate them. Disadvantages of matrix project organization. Now that we've explored the advantages of the matrix project organization, it's important to also understand its disadvantages. While the matrix structure offers flexibility and efficient resource allocation, it also presents several challenges that can impact the project's success if not managed properly. In this section, we'll take a closer look at the key disadvantages of the matrix project organization, along with real-world examples to help you better understand these challenges. This will give you a more complete picture of how the matrix structure works and when it might not be the best choice for a project. 1. Role confusion and ambiguity. One of the most significant disadvantages of a matrix project organization is the potential for role confusion. In this structure, employees report to two managers, the project manager and the functional manager. This dual reporting system can sometimes create confusion about who has the final authority over decisions and priorities, leading to uncertainty about which manager to prioritize. Example: imagine Facebook is working on a new feature for its platform, and the engineering team is involved. The project manager is responsible for delivering the feature on time, but the functional manager, the engineering department head, is focused on long-term goals and other ongoing tasks. If the project manager needs more resources or time from the engineering team, the team might feel torn between the priorities set by the two managers. This can lead to delays or conflict if the roles and responsibilities are not clearly defined. Lesson: the dual reporting relationship in a matrix structure requires clear communication and role definition to avoid confusion. If employees don't understand who has the final say on decisions or what their priorities should be, it can cause delays and inefficiency. 2. Conflicting priorities between managers. Another challenge of the matrix project organization is the possibility of conflicting priorities between the project manager and the functional manager. Since authority is shared, there may be disagreements between the two managers about where resources should be allocated, how tasks should be prioritized, and what direction the project should take. Example: let's consider Toyota working on a new car model. The project manager is focused on meeting the deadline for the new model's release, while the engineering manager may prioritize quality improvements in the existing model. If the project manager wants engineers to focus on the new model but the engineering manager has ongoing quality initiatives for other projects, the two managers might have different priorities, causing tension and delays. Lesson: when two managers share authority, conflicting priorities can emerge, especially when both managers have strong opinions about where resources should be allocated. In a matrix organization, it's essential to have clear agreements between project and functional managers to avoid these kinds of conflicts and ensure the project stays on track. 3. Increased complexity in decision-making. Because of the shared authority between the project manager and the functional manager, decision-making in a matrix structure can be more complex and time-consuming. The project manager needs to consult with functional managers to secure resources, make adjustments, or resolve issues, which can lead to delays, especially if managers disagree or if communication is not effective. Example: imagine Amazon is working on launching a new product. The project manager might need to adjust the timeline due to unforeseen issues, but they would need approval from the finance manager to adjust the budget, and the marketing manager to adjust the campaign schedule. This need for multiple approvals can slow down the decision-making process and delay important decisions. Lesson: the matrix organization's shared authority can lead to slower decision-making since more people are involved in the process. This can be especially problematic in projects where timeliness is crucial. The decision-making process needs to be efficient, and managers should be prepared to resolve conflicts quickly to avoid delays. 4. High management overhead. The matrix structure often leads to higher management overhead because it requires constant communication and coordination between the project manager and the functional managers. Both managers must be involved in overseeing the team, ensuring alignment, and addressing conflicts. This can lead to increased administrative work and reduce the time available for decision-making or hands-on project management. Example: In a company like General Electric, GE, if multiple managers are involved in overseeing a complex product development project, the project manager and functional managers will need to attend frequent meetings to discuss progress, allocate resources, and resolve conflicts. This additional management effort can consume a lot of time and resources, reducing the efficiency of the overall project. Lesson: the need for continuous coordination between managers in a matrix organization can lead to management burnout and take up resources that could be better spent on the actual work of the project. Organizations need to carefully consider whether the management overhead is justified by the benefits of the matrix structure. 5. Potential for power struggles. Since authority is shared between the project manager and the functional manager, there is always a risk of power struggles or conflicts over decision-making. If the two managers disagree on priorities or how to allocate resources, it can lead to tension, delays, and a lack of clear direction for the project. Example: in a company like Apple, if the project manager wants to fast-track a new iPhone feature, but the design manager wants to ensure the design is perfect before proceeding, a power struggle can arise. If both managers want to make decisions independently without consulting each other, it can cause confusion and delays in the project. Lesson: power struggles between the project and functional managers can create tension within the team and hinder the progress of the project. It's important to have clearly defined roles and responsibilities to avoid conflicts and ensure that decisions are made in a collaborative and timely manner. The disadvantages of the matrix project organization show that while it offers significant flexibility and resource efficiency, it also requires careful management to avoid confusion, conflicting priorities, and delays. These challenges highlight the need for strong communication, clear role definitions, and effective conflict resolution strategies. As we move forward in the lecture, we will explore how to manage these disadvantages effectively and discuss when the matrix structure might not be the best fit for a project. We will also compare it to other organizational structures, such as the pure project organization and the functional project organization, to help you understand when each is the most appropriate choice. To summarize, the main disadvantages of the matrix project organization are: role confusion due to dual reporting relationships, which can cause uncertainty about who to prioritize. Conflicting priorities between project and functional managers, leading to tension and delays. Increased complexity in decision-making, as more people are involved in the approval process. Higher management overhead, as more coordination is needed between managers. Potential power struggles between project and functional managers, which can affect the project's direction. These disadvantages show that while the matrix structure can be highly effective for complex projects, it also requires careful management to ensure that coordination and decision-making remain efficient. Let's now move on to the next section, where we'll discuss strategies for managing these challenges and explore real-world examples where the matrix structure has been successfully implemented. Key diagram: matrix project organization structure. Now, we'll take a closer look at the matrix project organization structure by examining a key diagram. This diagram illustrates how the matrix structure works, showing the relationship between the project manager, functional managers, and team members. Understanding this diagram will help you visualize how authority, communication, and coordination flow in a matrix structure, which is especially important for managing complex projects that require collaboration across different functional areas. In this diagram, you'll see the dual reporting relationships, the shared authority between the project manager and functional managers, and how team members contribute to both their department's ongoing work and the project itself. Key components of the matrix structure. Let's break down the main components of the matrix project organization structure shown in the diagram. Understanding these elements will give you a clear picture of how the system operates. Project Manager. In the matrix structure, the project manager is responsible for overseeing the entire project, making sure it stays on track, meets deadlines, and achieves the project goals. However, as we discussed earlier, the project manager does not have complete control over the resources. They rely on functional managers to allocate resources and direct team members' work in their respective areas. Example. In a consulting project at IBM, the project manager would oversee the project's progress and ensure it meets the client's needs. They might direct the work of the team, but they will depend on functional managers, like the IT manager or the marketing manager, to provide resources such as engineers or analysts for the project. Lesson. The project manager in the matrix structure ensures the project moves forward, but relies on functional managers to provide the necessary resources and expertise. This shared responsibility is a key feature of the matrix organization. Functional managers. Functional managers oversee the day-to-day operations of their departments, which could be areas like engineering, marketing, finance, or IT. They are responsible for ensuring that employees are working according to the department's goals and meeting functional standards. In a matrix organization, functional managers also allocate their team members to specific projects, which makes their role critical for resource management. Example. The engineering manager at Tesla is responsible for the team of engineers, ensuring they meet engineering standards and maintain technical expertise. However, when a new car model project begins, the project manager would work with the engineering manager to assign engineers to the project. The engineers will contribute to the car project while still maintaining their regular duties within the engineering department. Lesson. Functional managers retain control over the resources and personnel in their departments, but in the matrix structure, they must collaborate with the project manager to allocate resources to projects. Resource coordination between the two managers is essential. Team members. Team members are the employees who carry out the day-to-day tasks required for the project. They are often specialists in their functional area, such as software developers, financial analysts, or marketing experts. In the matrix organization, team members work on the project but still report to their functional manager for regular tasks and performance evaluations. Example. A marketing specialist working on a new product launch project would report to both the project manager for the project's marketing tasks and their marketing department manager for their general performance, training, and career development. The project manager gives them specific tasks related to the project, while the functional manager oversees their broader departmental responsibilities. Lesson. Team members are involved in the project but also have ongoing duties within their department. This dual reporting relationship can sometimes cause role confusion, which we'll explore later, but it ensures that the team's specialized expertise is used for the project's success. How the matrix structure works in practice. In the matrix structure, the relationships between the project manager, functional managers, and team members create a dynamic system where communication and coordination are essential for the project's success. Let's see how these relationships come together. Shared authority. The project manager and functional manager both share authority over the project and the team members. This shared authority allows for a more collaborative approach to decision-making, as both managers need to work together to ensure that the project progresses smoothly. However, it also means that decisions can take longer to make since both parties must agree on priorities, resources, and direction. Example: if a marketing project needs additional resources from the engineering department to create promotional materials for a new product, the project manager must coordinate with the engineering manager to allocate resources like engineers or designers. This collaborative decision-making ensures that both functional needs and project goals are met, but it also requires negotiation and agreement between both managers. Lesson: the shared authority in the matrix structure provides collaborative decision-making, but it also creates the potential for conflicts if priorities are not aligned between project and functional managers. Effective communication is essential to resolve these issues. Dual reporting. Since employees report to both the project manager and the functional manager, there are two lines of authority for team members. They contribute to the project's work while also fulfilling their regular departmental duties. This dual reporting system allows for flexibility and resource sharing but can lead to confusion if the expectations from both managers are not clearly communicated. Example: a software engineer working on a new software development project may be assigned tasks by the project manager for that specific project but will also need to report back to their engineering manager for general performance evaluations, ongoing training, and development. This dual reporting ensures that the engineer is contributing to the project but also growing within their technical field. Lesson: the dual reporting system in the matrix structure ensures flexibility but requires clear role definitions to avoid confusion. Both the project manager and the functional manager must communicate clearly to prevent conflicting expectations and role confusion. This diagram helps us visualize how the matrix project organization balances authority, communication, and resource allocation. It shows that the project manager and functional managers must collaborate closely to ensure the success of the project, while team members work across both the project and their functional areas. The shared authority and dual reporting relationships are fundamental characteristics of the matrix structure, and understanding these concepts is key to effectively managing projects in this type of environment. As we move forward, we'll discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the matrix structure, including how to manage the challenges that come with role confusion, coordination issues, and conflicting priorities between managers. By understanding these dynamics, you'll be better equipped to decide when the matrix project organization is the best choice for a project and how to make it work successfully. To summarize, this diagram illustrates the matrix project organization structure, where the project manager and functional managers share authority over team members, who report to both managers. This dual reporting relationship encourages collaboration, resource sharing, and flexibility but requires careful coordination and communication to avoid role confusion. As we continue with this lecture, we'll explore how to address the challenges and benefits of this organizational structure in managing complex projects.